Hey everybody, welcome back to Travin Games. Trying something new here. This time I'm doing a manga slash book review. Today I'm doing a manga review of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean, Part 6 I want to say. I'm trying something new here. Want to see how it does. I'm going to try and bring other people on here to do book reviews or manga reviews, that type of thing. But before we start, link in the description for the Patreon, and go donate to that if you want. But let's go ahead and start. So this is my first manga I've decided to read, and it's pretty good so far. I'm pretty far in this manga as well, starting to like it after I watched the JoJo series instead of reading the manga. But want to give a shout out to a friend of mine who put me on to manga as well. But yeah, no, let's so I'm on volume 3 chapter 20. So I've gotten I don't know if that's far, but it's pretty far in my book. But I don't have a physical copy of it. I've downloaded an app to read manga. So, but yeah, I was very interested in the JoJo series after finishing was it part 5? I can't remember the name of that part, but Golden Wind. But yeah, no, I very got interested in that, and they stopped doing the anime, so I was like, hey, why not read the manga for this? So yeah, what is it? The start of it's pretty wild, Was it Jolene Cujo? Come to find out, she's my new waifu. But yeah, no, she got locked up because of her quote unquote boyfriend, and she was shocked because she was real in love with him, and she was like, well, what happened was they were on the road, and they hit somebody in the middle of the road. But we'll talk about that later. Oh, also a heads up, spoilers if you're reading this manga series or didn't get to this part of or this chapter yet, or didn't even start yet. So, but yeah, no, Jolene was madly in love with this guy, and they were driving on the road. He hit somebody, supposed to be like some rich guy, and he wanted her to take the blame for the accident. And she decided to, because she was ride or die, that type of thing. And come to find out, her lawyer was trying to help her again, quote unquote. But her mom sent a brooch, or I don't know what, I can't remember what it was, but it's like a little thing. She poked her finger on it, and I guess that's how she got her stand, Stone Ocean. And yeah, no, yeah, she had her court date later on, and then they decided for her to be guilty. Her lawyer ain't really help her because the lawyer was with the rich dude the whole time, and the boyfriend ain't really love her like that. He just wanted her to cover up the incident. And like, yeah, no, it's something so far. And then she had to do the whole, I don't know what it's called, a check-in when you go in. I don't know what it's called, but you shower. They check, before, make sure you don't have anything on you, type of thing. You change your clothes into a prison uniform. And she was just freaking out because it was just like different for her. But on the way to the prison, she met somebody another person on the bus, which was, what was her name? Aramis Costello. She met her on the bus, and they had a little conversation. And then soon enough, they got to the prison. They got separated to different cell blocks, I guess, because they're different crimes. And yeah, it's just, I don't know what to say. It's like, basically, reading this is like watching the anime. If they had it, reading this is like if they made an anime and I was watching it, basically. But they got separated, and then I don't know why the guards are really crazy, but they were beating up on her because she had money or something on her. And then Jolene, her stand was starting to open up, as they would say, and they like cut the officer, or correctional officer, like it cut his neck or something, or fingers or something, I can't remember. And it was just like, whoa, alright, I'm starting to get invested now. Jolene had to get checked in to the prison. She had a roommate, or her cellmate, I don't know why I said roommate. And her cellmate's name was Wes, was her cellmate's name, and she was pretty crazy herself. She had a stand as well, where she would shrink people down, or the stand it would shrink people down, and she would put their shrinked body or person into an animal, like an empty carcass of an animal. And I guess she had one already at the time with the bird, and then Jolene was weirded out because of that. And then she was weirded out, and she found out about the bird, and she broke the bird, or killed the person inside the bird, or the body didn't grow back like it was supposed to. And then Gwes found out, and then Gwes shrank Jolene, and then put Jolene into the mouse carcass. And then that was supposed to be her pet. But then Jolene wasn't having it, so... Oh, no. Gwes wanted her to find out something and leave the part of the prison that they're supposed to be in, and get a key or something. And when she was on her way back, her body was growing back to normal size, so she was trying to hurry up and rush back to Gwes. But then Gwes's stand, I guess if your body grows back, her stand kills you or something. But she was trying to get back, and then out of nowhere, Jolene's stand pops out and just punches the thing in the face. And I was like, whoa, okay, we're getting somewhere now. And then her body was all, Gwes's body was all beaten up, because like that punch, that Cujo punch, like Jotaro, man, that punch will get you in the face. Like, I don't know what. After that, Gwes got put into the medical part of the thing, because, Jolene beat her up. And she goes to the phones, and then another inmate asks her for money, and Jolene gives her the money. But, by the way, I meant to say this is like days later, I guess, in the next chapter. So after Jolene does that, Gwes is like, guess who's back, but I'm not trying to hurt you this time, I'm just trying to give you some advice, saying like, hey, basically, don't let these people walk all over you. So if you're gonna give the money, they better give you your money back after they borrowed it, or not borrowed it, used it, whatever. And so after Gwes gives her that lesson, in the library, she sees the same inmate that she gave the money to, and was like, hey, by any chance you're gonna give me my money back? And then the inmate was like, yeah, I'll give it back later, I'll give it to you later, no problem. And then Jolene was hesitating and being like, actually, I'm gonna need it back now. And then this inmate, she was like, yo, I'm gonna give you your money, so you better back off, or else. I don't know. I don't forget what she said, but it was just like, back off. I'm gonna give you your money. Just relax. I ain't gonna give it to you now. But Jolene was like, hey, I'm gonna need that back now. And after that inmate got in her face, she stuffed the piece of the coin in the inmate, and then without her, because I guess she didn't see her stand to do it. But after that, Jolene went to the bathroom and locked the door. And then after the inmate's stomach started hurting, she was like, "Oh, I need to use the bathroom. My stomach's hurting." And she ran to the bathroom, banging on the door, and she was like, "Let me in the bathroom. Let me in the bathroom." And then Jolene was like, "I mean, I'll let you in the bathroom. I'm just gonna need my money back." She said, "Fine, whatever. Here's your money back." And then after she let her in the bathroom, like she like exploded or died or something. After that, I guess she saw another inmate getting bullied about money problems earlier at the phone. But yeah, she told that inmate that got bullied for money. She was like, well, you can do the same thing, but I mean, you don't have a stand. She didn't have a stand. The other person didn't have a stand, but like, don't let these people walk all over you, type of thing. Like, she was showing an example to the person that was being bullied. What was it? A baseball rolling, and after that, she saw a boy in like just a child in a baseball outfit, and she was pretty weirded out about that. And she was just like, "Hey, who are you? What are you doing?" type of thing. And like the officer was like, "Remove your hands from the bars, please," or like yelling like, "Hey, get your hands off the bars or get away from the bars." And she was like still freaking out about that person because she didn't know who that person was. And it was just like, the guard was like, "Hey, oh, the boy's name was Emporio," and the guard like basically nearly broke her fingers and like with a baton, and then jabbed her with a baton in the neck after she was down on the ground. And after that whole thing, it was lunchtime, I guess, or whatever, dinner time or lunchtime. And then the officer was like, "Hey, I'm sorry about that. You know, you just gotta learn. You gotta follow the rules. You gotta listen," type of thing. And then Jolene was like, I was already away from the bars, so that was not necessary for you to do that," type of thing. Then later, she saw Emporio again. And I guess like she thought she was going crazy because nobody else could see him but her. And because I guess he was just hiding around in the prison type of thing. No, yeah, and Emporio like he gave a quick summary about himself, and da 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 da. And Emporio gave Jolene his mom's pelvic bone because I guess somebody killed her while she was in the prison, and his mom gave birth to him in the prison. But later that day, she had a visitor. By the way, comment down below if I missed anything or if I'm doing a bad summary of it. Oh well. But yeah, Jolene had a visitor, and Emporio was in the trash can, explaining like, "Hey, don't go in there. There's somebody trying to kill you. Don't do it." But guess who decided to visit her? You guessed it. Jotaro. And I guess he was like I guess he left her as a child, basically off to go do some stuff. But he came for that little brooch thing that her mom gave her, and he needed it because it was important, which it is, I guess. I'm not that far into it, but this is just what I've read so far. So what had happened was, while in the visiting room, the officer was in there too, and then I guess she got real mad. She got pissed off that he decided to see her now, and she like nearly killed the officer. Like, she hit him in the face while she was handcuffed, and he was out, just almost like a broken jaw type of thing. And then he was explaining, Jotaro was like, "I'm breaking you out or we're getting out of here." And then they were like, "Okay," because somebody was trying to kill her that's in the men's prison, because she's in the female prison. The person that's trying to kill her is in the men's prison, and he's blind, but he's like an assassin, and he has a stand too that like finds you through like movement or wind or something. Oh no, I'm wrong. No, I'm right. Wait a minute. Yeah. So the guard got conscious again and got real pissed off and was like, "I'm gonna kill you," type of thing. And then when the guard reached out to like hit her, the stand caught his wind or movement. The dude shot the guard right in the head, like just like it went in one side out the other type of thing. And I was like, oh snap, okay, things are getting pretty wild now. And so they were hiding so that the dude's stand doesn't find them. But what happened was she wasn't using her head right. So she said, hey, why not I just punch it? And when she went to punch it, it shot at her. But it's like the dude sniped her right in her collarbone, like in the center of her collarbone or like her chest. I can't remember. It was in that area. But her stand like caught it, and her stand's like a net, like a string type of thing, so it made a net, and it like caught the bullet, I guess, and almost like killing her. And Jotaro was like, all right, just listen to what I have to say, follow what I have to say or whatever. And they were up against the wall, and then like I guess Jolene tried it again, but Jotaro like pushed her out the way. He got shot in the shoulder or the arm. But then Emporio told Jolene to move one of the pillars or bricks or something out the way so they can hide in the vents. And then when he did that, Emporio ran off, but that dude's stand decided to chase Emporio while they were running. And then Jotaro was like, all right, we gotta go. Let's leave. And then Jolene was like, no, that thing's not gonna kill that boy, that little boy. So she went off and tried to go save the boy, while Jotaro was like, what is going on here? I don't see no boy or whatever. And then she went to go chase after the boy and save him, and she saw that he went into the pipes, and so she went into it was like the basement part, or like the pipes and vents area of the prison. And while the thing was about to kill him, and then I guess he didn't see her, and she like punched him, or she punched the stand, and dude was like across like to the other building, like bleeding and stuff, because you know how JoJo is and stuff like that, with after their stands get beat the hell up. After that, she basically did the ora when she was punched, like the multiple punches. And after she did that, I think the dude's stand like escaped again before the final hit, and then he was in the vents. Oh yeah, Jotaro followed her and tried to help her too. And then I guess the dude wasn't in the building anymore. He was in the vents, and he was about to snipe her. And I guess Jotaro saw it, or like knew he was there, and like punched him hard in the faces, like like always. And then right when they were about to kill him, I guess, turns out it was all an illusion by another stand, which was weird. Like it was another stand, like some weird illusion type of thing, where it was like it wasn't even the guy that was trying to kill him. It was a decoy, and it was a a prison guard the whole time. And so then Emporio was like, this is not real, this is an illusion, you're dreaming type of thing. And they were woke up, and after she woke up, they were still in the visiting room, and they were like covered in some weird type of goo or whatever. Why did I say goo? But anyways, yeah, she woke up. I guess they were like weak, I guess, from this whatever this stand is, and she was like trying to, because I guess the pelvic bone that Emporio gave her was like helped her wake up or something. And then she woke up. She was trying to like get out of like the goo, or it was like acid basically, that was like slowly like deteriorating them. So she was trying to hurry up and get out the room, so she was waking up her dad, and like she was like trying to kick them out the door type of thing. And I guess that worked, but the stand like realized somebody. I don't even know whose stand this is. First of all, like this new stand, this weird acid stand person. But yeah, I guess that stand recognized that they woke up and they were trying to, you know, escape the situation, and so he tried to get them again. The real dude that was trying to kill them. Yeah, the real dude that was trying to kill him, he was like, he disguised himself as a prison guard, and he shot one of the prison guards after he saw them trying, after he saw Jolene and Jotaro try to escape. And so after that happened, they killed the officer and then tried to kill them. And then Jolene fell off the steps, and Jotaro was like, "You going ahead? I can't do nothing," because he was actually, I think he was actually shot in the shoulder, so he couldn't really do anything. And then, and now he just stayed there while Jolene had escaped. But she came back for him because that's, you know, that's her dad. But before she could get back in time, the acid stand, or whatever this stand is, like, I haven't figured out yet. He stole Jotaro's, like, he stole his stand, like, out of like CDs or something, like touched, like scraped his face or scratched his face, but his CDs and his stand was stuck in the CD, and Jotaro couldn't move at all. Like, he was just not dead, but just like a, what's the word, ghostly type of feeling or whatever. So Jolene had to carry him outside to the submarine, where I guess he came from, the Speedwagon submarine thing, because Speedwagon has, you know, has the whole foundation or thing or whatever. But she had to go back for his stand, I guess, or she had to do something to help him. But when she was trying, when she was trying to do that, she put the string all the way to the window of the prison where Emporio was, and I guess she was reading his mind or something. And he was like, "You have to leave," or something like that. "You have to escape." But she was like, "No, I have to stay here and figure out what happened to his stand." But he wasn't dead though. He wasn't dead. He was just, like I said, just not. If you guys know the word, then just comment down below. But yeah, then the guards found out that she was escaping, and they got the dogs out and they were chasing her. But then you know, they surrounded her, and after that happened, she was trying to figure out if he was dead or not. And then she put her, you know, they told her to freeze, don't move, and everything. And once that happened, that stand that stole Jotaro's stand killed the blind dude, or the assassin that was trying to kill them. Oh, his name, the blind dude that was trying to kill them or snipe them earlier, his name is John Gallier, I guess. Yeah, John Gallier. The guy who was trying to kill Jolene. But that's where I'm at in the manga now, in this part. I will be doing a second video for this. I don't know how long it will be, but however many chapters I read, I guess, for each video or whatever, I will do that. So like and subscribe if you want. Like I said in the beginning, the link in the description for the Patreon will be in there. And yeah, that's it.